Alright, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Hakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well and taught us his truth. And a sincere piece of citation to all Akim out there pushing his word and truth and in all sincerity. It's Brother Ganar from DC Camp coming back at you with another video. And Lord's will, it's going to be a quick one, just an uplifting video. Lord's will, we entitled it, If the Spirit Allows, Though We Seem to Suffer. And I'm going to just jump right into the scriptures. This is 1 Peter 3 verse 12. It says, For the eyes of Yahweh are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. So the righteous is the ones that's doing the things that's liking unto the Most High. Like in, real quick in the Apocrypha, Sirach, the 2nd chapter. Sirach 2, verse 16. It says, They that fear the Lord. It says, They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him will be filled with the law. Will be filled with the law, So that's the righteous right there. The ones that that is seeking that which is well pleasing unto them. Those are the ones that the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open to their prayers. So we pretty much have the Most High on our side. So though we seem to suffer, these are the things that we remember. So continuing on, verse 13, it says, And who is he that will harm you if ye be followers of that which is good? Right, and who is he that will harm us if we be followers of that which is good? And that's a rhetorical question, because the answer is nobody. Nobody can harm us. Nobody can do anything to us unless the Lord allows it. The Lord whom is on our side. So even though we seem to suffer, we're not truly suffering, man. And then we get into that later. Verse 14, it says, But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye. Right, so we seem to suffer, but we suffering for righteousness' sake, man. We should be happy. We shouldn't be down in the dumps. We shouldn't be depressed or stressed out about the things that we're going through and are going to go through for and because of this truth. We should be happy and rejoicing because we understand what it's all about. Verse 14 again, it says, But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. But sanctify Yahweh power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asks of you reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear. But that's the point. It says, But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. And that's what bros got to keep in their heart. Bros got to keep in their mind is we can't be afraid of the terror or the trouble. That's happening or is going to happen. This is 1 Peter 4 and 12. It says, Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers in Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Right. So when Yahweh Shai's glory is truly revealed, when Yahweh Shai show himself and ultimately take down this so-called white man, Edom, Esau, the devil that the Bible speaks of, and he get his glory, we're going to receive glory too. So the things that's happening to you, the sufferings that you're going through is not truly, it's suffering, but it's not the end game for us. We know we know that there's a bigger reward. There's glory at the end of this, which should make everything all worth it, man. You know, and that's pretty much what this scripture was talking about in Second Esdras, um, 10 and 15. Second Esdras 10 verse 15. It says, "Now therefore keep thy sorrows to thyself, and bear with a good courage that which hath befalleth thee." You see, you when they say keep thy sorrows to thyself, it's basically saying you gotta man up, man. You know, because ultimately, when you hear that scripture, you think you gotta just bottle everything up and deal with everything on your own. Nah, you can still confide in brothers, and brothers is gonna bear that burden with you. But the thing is that sorrow, that thing that you're going through, can't be beating you down, can't be breaking you all the way down to a depressed state, because you should be bearing it with a good courage. And let me get that word, courage. Give me 1 second. Let me just read it. The word courage means the ability to do something that frightens one. The strength in the face of pain or grief. You see, and that's bearing something with a good courage. That's you bearing something that would normally frighten someone. You know, you damn near looking pain and grief right in the face. You know, with strength, man, and courage. You know, using the definition. Using the word in the definition. You know, because that's ultimately what we're doing. It's showing courage. You know, so though you seem to suffer, though we seem to suffer, we truly we're not truly suffering, man. You know, because we're being built up for something greater, man. We've been built up for something that we can't even imagine. You know, we can't even fathom the thought of the glory that we're gonna get, man. So back in 1 Peter's 4:12 it says, 4:13 it says, "But rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Mashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the Spirit of glory and the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified." See? So, it says, if you be reproached for Hamashiach's sake, happy are ye. You know, so that's having that good courage about the whole situation, man. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're going to go through, you know, these are the words and the wisdom and knowledge that we're going to keep in our mind, you know, no matter what, because we going through it for our Lord, and we will be repaid for that, you know, that courage. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 verse 1. It says, "But the souls of the righteous are in the hands of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them." You see? So though we seem to suffer, no torment should be touching us, man. And even if a brother may be going through something that seemed gruesome, the Most High gave him the strength to be able to endure. You know? It says, "In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery." Right? It says, in the sight of the unwise, man. You know? And brothers around you should be wise, man. If you truly got the spirit of the Rakakadash, the Rakakadash within him, the spirit of the Lord within him, you know, then he can see this, and this message will be clear to him. You know, it says, "In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. Why are we in peace? Is because we understand what's going on, man. That's why you bearing things with a good courage. You know? That's why you saying happy are ye when you go through your trials and tribulations, man. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Right? Everlasting life, man. Our hope is in everlasting life. What's happening to us right now while we're in this flesh shouldn't be beating us all the way down. Why? Because you truly have faith. You know, having faith isn't something that we haven't seen, but we truly believe will happen. So if you truly a man of the Lord, a man of Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, you going to believe in that, man. You believe that it's truly going to happen. Right? So, verse 5, it says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded for good, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy of himself. As gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation they shall shine and go and run to and fro like sparks among stubble. You see? So in the time of their visitation, the Most High will give you the spirit to it says in the time of the visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among stubble, and they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. And that's what we truly believe, man. You know, that's what we truly believe. That's what brothers got to keep in their head. Things like that, you know, because the persecution and the troubles of the Israelites is going to come. The men of the Lord is going to come. It's only going to heighten and get stronger and stronger. So brothers got to continue to train up their mind and meditate upon these scriptures of deliverance, you know, and perseverance, you know. So though we seem to suffer, man, we already won. We already won, you know. So, Lord's will, this video will reach whomever it may be for, and it builds your spirit up, you know. So with that, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakdash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone, root well towards the truth. Shalom.